Hey, it's Jeffrey again. In the past, I've done numerous videos on the strapping and loading of different size boats. But this is going to be like a preload setup. Where do things need to be? I say that in the other videos, but sometimes it's a little hard to tell when the boat's already on the trailer. So, okay, so what I'm going to load tomorrow is that boat back there. It's a Ranger 31 or a Cutwater 31 command bridge. Okay, so I'll be loading it in the morning, and what I did is just, preset everything up. Now, normally that box right there, it would be right down here in front of those chains. But as you can see, I've carpeted the chain there because this 31, I'm going to have to push this like really close to the neck of the trailer there, and I carpet just in case the chain's bound. They never have before, but I've been carpeting it. So just to begin with, that box is normally sitting right here. You may have a different box, but normally they're loaded right here. You'll have to take your straps out and either move it up here or move it to the back of the trailer, but you'll have to wait because the boat won't go high enough to go over the box. So if you put it back there, you'll have to wait. So anyway, okay, my ladder's kind of in the way. So what I've got here are two straps. I have them unraveled and I have them laid out. So in the morning, I just have to pick them up and click them to the D-ring in the front. Okay, a lot quick. Yeah, it only takes a few seconds to unravel them, but I'd rather already do it. I know I'm going to need carpet up here, so that's what that's for. Next, about halfway down the boat, which is going to be up here, there are cleats. They're metal cleats that shape like a T, okay? So I'm going to put two straps to make a triangle. So one coming this way and one coming that way off of that cleat. And then I'll go down here and hook to the trailer, ratchet them tight, and it's just extra securement. The bow of the boat is going to go on this long thing right here, okay? That's the carpet that's going to go on there. I just wanted to show you. People have different things. Drivers have different ways of doing it. But when the bow goes down in there, okay, it's going to be really, really close to this I-beam. So I put carpet here and I put carpet there. The weight of the boat is going to smash the carpet down and hold it in place. But that way, if there's a bounce or a bump or whatever, and the front of the boat were to go down, it's not going to hit the I-beam right there. Okay, just a little extra added precaution. But like, you don't need to tape it or anything because the boat is going to smush that carpet down against that I-beam. All right. You'll notice that I have red flags just laid out because I know I'm going to need to attach them to the boat, once I get loaded and everything. So now this boat is it's a 31 command bridge, so it's going to require 4 screw pads, okay? These may not be exact, but normally back here, I'm going to put my screw pad either there or there. Now in the morning, once the boat's over the trailer, I can kind of make a judgment call. And if I need to, I just pick the whole thing up and move it back. Normally, I start out here, one hole back behind the turn signal, right there. And that's, with your screw pads. Now I've got mine set up on the 45, okay? And once the boat gets over the top and the keel is setting down, then I can turn and screw. Those pads will start going up, okay, until they touch the bottom of the boat and hold it secure. Same with this one. Now, okay, so what I'm going to do here, this boat has a keel. If you don't know what a keel is, look it up. Google knows what it is. I'll show you. So anyway, the rudder and the propeller are going to go down where that cutout is, okay? And, well, actually, they're going to go back there. I'll get closer in a minute. But the keel is going to sit on this block of wood, and that's going to carry a lot of the weight. So I just have a piece of wood that I cut a notch out because it would be too tall. I want to end up being around 13.5, 13.6. And I've used this block before, and that's where I'll end up being. And then I just have carpet on top of there for the keel to sit on. Again, I'm going to have 2 straps back here. I have them laid out just because it's faster. And then right up here, there's going to be another cleat. Okay, the T-shaped thing that was the same as up there that I talked about. So these 2 straps are going to go on this cleat, and then I'm going to pull them until they come down right around here somewhere, wherever I can hook to the trailer, and then I'll tighten them up. So they're going to be like at an angle, okay, going back to the cleat, tying into the trailer back there. Again, got another flag hanging out. Flags on 4 corners of the trailer and the truck. And then so you can see, now I'm going to have to take that sign down here in a few minutes after I make this video, because the boat will not go up over the sign. And yes, this is a sign that I made. It's got a metal framing all the way around. It's on 3/4 inch plywood, and then I just painted it. And Jeremy has a stencil if you want to do something like this. And then these little pins that are angled at a 90 degree, they just drop down in the hole. Now, the reason I did this is because I was eating up signs. Well, the wind, they just make them so cheap. Anyway, here again is that 90 degree elbow, and it just fits down in there. The wind was just ripping signs apart. They're like 30 bucks a piece. And I had gone through, I don't know, so many over the years, but here recently a lot more. And so I made this for about the same price as 5 signs, which I had already gone through 5. And this is going to last me for several years. Anyway, so here we are on the other side. Same sort of situation. I've got my straps laid out, my carpet. Okay, I forgot to show you on the other side. So this block here that's carpeted, what I'm going to do is when I'm up top here where the cleat is, I'll put my straps on, and then I'll put that carpeted block up underneath. Now what that's going to do is going to hold the straps away from the boat, okay? And so as you come down, normally, we're going to pretend right now that the boat is right here and the straps are coming down towards me. Well, they'll want to rub up against the boat. But that block of wood, okay, let's pretend this is a strap. It holds that strap out away from the boat. Sometimes I still have to carpet it, but it's okay. Okay, so again, same over here. Same position. Another flag. Screw pads. And these screw pads can be adjusted up and down, and you can go to that hole or this hole. You know, you'll have to look at the hull of the boat because a lot of the holes are different. Some more flags. Carpet for on this side again is going to be a cleat up here, and I'm going to go down and make a triangle with those 2 straps right there. Then again up here I have 2 more straps to go up to the D-ring, which is going to be up in here, and then come back down to the trailer. So you're going to want 2 on each side, 2 over here and then 2 over there, pulling back towards the trailer. Anyway, so like I said, this is well, I thought I could fling it, but I'm gonna have to get over here. And this thing here, it can be moved as well. So see, now in the morning I'll have carpet along just like this, so the boat will go down in there on the carpet. Now I could move that thing because it's got a U shape that goes over the I-beam there. I could move it back to there if I need to. I can move it up here. I can move it up here. What you want to be careful for is when the hull of that boat is coming forward, before it curves up, there's a round hole that goes through. There's a fan in there. Not a fan, propeller. It's a bow thruster to move the boat sideways when you're trying to dock it, okay? It should land somewhere up in here. You don't want to set that bow thruster down here where the weight is on the bow thruster wherever you're holding it. So make sure that this is behind. If you put the bow thruster here, anywhere up here, it doesn't matter. You just don't want the weight of the boat pressing down because it's not that thick. The rest of the hull, thick, but just not where that bow thruster is. And again, we're on this side. Flag on the side. And as we come up here, got my flags in the front, oversized load sign, flag. So like I said earlier, you need 4 corners, here, here, and the 2 in the back. But then you have to mark the widest part of the load. That's why I have those flags laid out going down the side of the truck or the trailer, is because once the boat's loaded, I will attach those to just kind of mark the widest part from front to rear. Now in Florida, you actually have to have the flags on the boat. So I pretty much just do it on the boat anywhere I go. Just, you know, somebody might change their mind and, oh, you don't have it on the boat. But anyway, so again, move the box from there. Push that boat. This is a 31. They also make a 32. These are the only 2 boats that we haul that you have to move that box and put it forward. Now, if you have that box and you load a 25 or a 27 and you want to go through the trouble of moving it, you can load those right here in the belly, okay? You don't have to load the back of it up over the tires back there. You can push it forward enough. So, you know, whatever. So again, and even like the 25 and the 27 that we pick up here, they're going to strap similarly. No, that's not similarly. Similarly, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. To these, as far as, you know, 2 straps on each side in the back. The 25, you don't need the side strap. 27, I do. I put 1. I don't put 2. Okay, so the oversized out of here are the 288, the 310, the 30, the 310, the 31 command bridge, and the 32 command bridge. 31 command bridge, 32 command bridge have a keel. So does the 30. And you'll have to have the trailer where this modification has been done, where this has been cut out. The keel is going to go down in there. It's going to go forward. It's going to sit there. And then right back here, the propeller is going to be right in front of this beam here. Okay. And the rudder is going to be right behind. We're going to drop it down so that they split this beam right here. Okay. You're only going to have a couple of inches on each side. But if you load it properly and you keep your straps tight, then you're not going to have any issues. I've done several of these and not had the rudder or the propeller hit because I keep my straps tight and the boat doesn't move. So as we look back, that's what we have going on. Okay, so if you have any more questions, you know how to get a hold of me, and that's all I got to say about that.